What's going on, everybody? It's Joe from the Acceptable Casualties. We're back to take a look at the early war German heavy weapons teams box set from Plastic Soldier Company. It's going to be in 15 millimeter. So this, I ended up picking this up. This is going to be the last box set review that I ended up doing from the early war German build that I'm putting together. That I got all the stuff from Plastic Soldier Company in Zvezda. So this is the last thing I'm putting together, last thing I'm painting. As you guys can see, I have everything kind of set up and ready to get primed right now down below. I figured it'd be a good way for you guys to kind of get a look at some of the models as they're already finished and kind of put together, so you guys get a better idea if this is maybe something you're going to look for making a purchase with. So the early war German kit, when you the heavy weapons kit, when you end up picking this up, you get 4 sprues. They're going to look like this. Here, let me actually get set up a little bit more. So yeah, you're going to get 4 sprues right here. You're going to get options for your Pak 36 field gun down here. You're going to get up top over here is going to be your 75 millimeter. I think it's like the, what is it, the LEG 18, I think is what it is, with different options for different tires to put on there. I assume it's like wooden spoke or rubber tire. So you have options for either kind of look that you want to go for. You also have 3-man crews for each one of those guns. They're going to come right here. You have a flamethrower guy on this sprue as well, and then you have your MG42 and your 80 millimeter mortar teams are all on here right now. You also have a couple ammo crates opened and closed that are on the sprue as well. Inside the box, you're also going to get it's not really a assembly instructions here, because this stuff goes together super easy. I mean, you really don't need any kind of instructions to put these together. These are really simple. It just kind of tells you what goes with what, and they have it all grouped together actually pretty well on the sprue, to where you're not like going all over the place trying to get certain pieces for, like, let's say the Pak 36. It's all grouped here for that kind of stuff. Their tires are right there. If you need the ammo crates, they're right there, and their crew, I think, is like right up here. So this kind of gives you a rundown, tells you what everything is and what it goes with on that side. So, you know, it's just a nice little sheet, so you don't got to go digging around the internet to kind of find it out. And it just, you know, it came in handy in the beginning when I was putting this stuff together. So you get 4 sprues. Each of them are identical. You get 1 option of each on each sprue. So right here is going to be the field gun. They're going to get the Infantry Field Gun. So that's the built version of it right here. I ended up going with the wooden spokes. I just kind of like the look of that one a little bit better. And then here's the 3 crewmen that are going to go with that. You have the binocular guys, and you got a loader, and then you got this guy here kind of manning the gun. So that's what you're looking at here for the field gun. Here you got the Pak 36 right here built up, and that's kind of what it looks like when you throw it all together. It goes together super easy. I think it's just the gun shield, the 2 tires, and then the like the chassis for it. So it's only a couple pieces, it goes together really easy. I got 2 flamers here. I ended up taking these flamethrower guys. I'm using 2 of them just because I decided to go with the Assault Pioneers. I have the option to run 2 flamethrowers out of there, and I'll probably paint up more later as well. And then here are the gun crew for the Pak 36, and this is kind of what they look like after you kind of clean them up a little bit. Remember, this is all before priming as well. This is just like the bare bones plastic that you're going to be looking at. This is the 80 millimeter mortar that you're looking at right here. So I'm sorry if that's not getting into focus very well for you guys. You know, it's a mortar. so I guess, you know, there's really no need to look at like the detail on that. So here's kind of what you're looking at for the poses for the mortar team right here. And then the last guy is down here over there. So you're gonna get 3 guys here. There's not a lot of options for alternate poses or anything. Like, what you see is what you guys are gonna get here. There's not like a lot of extra guys to kind of switch it up. So if you build 4 teams, they're gonna be pretty much identical, unless you start kind of mixing stuff up in between the teams and putting maybe like mortar guys with the MG34 teams. So here's the MG34, which is actually a pretty cool, I wasn't expecting a lot from the MG34 mold, but this is actually a pretty cool little mold. I kind of liked how they put it together. Snap fits really easy. It looks really good too. I mean, like I said, you can kind of tell here, but I think this is going to paint up really nice. And then you got the ammo loader, and then you got just this guy. This model right here was a little wonky to put together, as you guys can see. He's like a weird, like, half body. I don't know why that had to happen. Maybe it's something to do with the sprue or the pose or something like that. But he's a little weird. I might end up painting him up, and if I don't like how he looks after I finish him up, I might switch him out and use another another model from one of my other German kits that I have to kind of substitute him in there. But we'll see. Jury's still out on that guy. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like for this box set. This one I got for under 20 bucks. And like I said, most of the stuff I got here that you guys see for this build is from NWS Online. They're based out of Florida here in the United States. And they got a really good selection of Plastic Soldier Company kits at a really solid price too. So they're worth checking out if you're interested in anything along those lines. I said if you're looking for maybe somewhere another retailer to kind of compare to, the War Store is also really good here in the United States. I think they're based out in New York, and they have a lot of the Plastic Soldier Company stuff and a pretty good selection as the kits as well. But back to this, like I said, this I got for under 20 bucks. You're going to get 4 of each option, throw in some flamethrower guys as well. Pretty good bang for your buck. For battle group especially, I mean, you know, you only need 1 of each of these options for your platoon support. So 1 sprue is enough for you to flesh out 1 platoon. If you're going to be picking these up for Flames of War, like I said, the 1 box is going to give you 4 field guns, 4 PaK 36s for early war, your 4 mortars, and 4 MG34. So you're going to be able to get 4 platoons of support weapons for 20 bucks, which is an absolute steal, especially for Flames of War players. Like this is it's a killer deal if you buy the heavy weapon stuff from Plastic Soldier Company, because your dollar stretches so far with these. And like I say on every video, you guys are probably sick of hearing me saying it, but you do not get bases with these box sets. So for you Flames of War players out there, and even some of your battle group guys, you're gonna have to buy. You're going to have to buy the Flames. This is the Plastic Soldier Company bases that I have here that I ended up picking up with this order, but you can also use Flames of War. They both make the same size bases. You're going to have to buy those separately, or if you're doing battle group, you're going to have to get the MDF ones separately, or using metal or whatever you're putting together. None of that stuff comes with the box sets. But I hope this helped you guys out. If you guys are curious about some of these, or maybe looking into purchasing, and if you got any comments, or want to leave some feedback, let me know at the comment section. I'll catch you guys later.